Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I've never seen.
Falling in love with someone is an amazing feeling. It is a journey to find someone you truly connect with and love so much. You know, marriage is a good thing, very beautiful, a special gift from the source, from the universe. Finding someone you love, care about, and want to spend your life with can bring, value to your life in a way you will have never expected before. But it must be the right guy. To be happy in a relationship, first of all, he must be very, very grateful. You see, one thing I've noticed from the past, there are a lot of people who are not grateful in life. And as a result of this ungratefulness, they don't appreciate anything around them. To be happy in life, to be happy in your relationship, in your marriage, even at websites, you have to learn to be grateful. Just sit down and look within you. Is there no gratitude? Are you not grateful? Lack of appreciation and ungrateful, and being ungrateful is what brings about a lot of misunderstanding in relationship. Today I want to share with all the ladies, these beautiful women out there who are trying to search for their soulmate. They are in a relationship in search of their soulmate. There are some things about men. We have different categories of men. We have some which are unserious. We have some who are very serious in life. We have some who they need guidance, support due to weakness. Don't marry any man if he doesn't have some of these qualities that I'm trying to talk about. If you are in a relationship with any man, you're dating with a guy, and at the beginning of this relationship, you don't see these qualities in the guy, please don't marry him. Don't take him to the altar to marry. What you see now, while you are dating him, is what you are going to see. The first thing I want us to talk about, ladies, when you are in a relationship, with a guy, you know, does your partner display, empathy for others and you? Now study him. How does your partner interact and communicate with others around him? Do you understand? Will eventually be the same way he interacts with you. For example, you and him, you are in the restaurant, and how do you call it? And the waitress did not bring, the order on time. How he treats the waitress is the same way he will treat you in the house. How he handles, disagreement with a stranger. And their day-to-day interaction will give you a very deep insight into who he is. Is he kind? Does he try to help people? That's why he also has a problem. Is he sensitive to the needs and well-being of people around him? Think about this very carefully. If you rush into a relationship without careful analysis, you rush out. My second point, I want us to discuss, how does he handle stress or things that really frustrate him? Yeah. Think very deep about it. Is it a matter of time when he's in a stressful position? What are his behaviors? Will you be able to cope with it when you fall in marriage? Just think about it. When he is in a stressful position, how he is behaving is the same way he is going to behave with you when you get married. And when you're married, are you okay with that? My third point, how his relationship with his family. Is he in love with his family? How does he treat his family members? If you treat his family members like trash, oh my God, he's going to treat you the same way. If he has love and empathy for the family members and people around him, then he's going to love you. But if he has no love for the family members, oh my God, come on, man. You will not be of exception. Yeah, that is the reality about life. I'm speaking from experience I have gathered from a number of female clients and male clients in the past. My fourth point, what is your partner passionate about? How does he pursue his passion? Is it something that you can support him in a long term when you fall in love, when you marry? Because try to understand, being with someone who is passionate about, their interests, you know, helps to add another, layer to your relationship. But the key is that ask yourself, are you okay with his hobby, his business endeavor, or his activities? If you are not okay with that, then please think about it carefully before jumping into, taking into the hassle for marriage. If you don't like things that he's so passionate about, don't waste your time, because such a relationship is going to be hell. Relationship is where, you appreciate and support the other partner, and the other partner also appreciate and support your goal. That is the beauty about relationship, and this all boils down to what? Communication and respect to one another. When this is not there, then it becomes too selfish, and it emits negativity. My fifth point, I would like us to look into that. Ask yourself, what are the values most important to him? If you decide to have a kid, while you are going out together with him, try to discuss all these points very thoroughly. Does he have any interest to have a child? What are the plans? Both want to follow, to raise a very loving children that will bring peace and harmony. Is it the type who want to leave all the job on you for you to suffer and busy watching movies, watching soccer, or only focus on his goal and not caring about you? Come on. Please discuss this thoroughly, or else there's going to be a big problem. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame him when you fall in love, when you get married. And always remember, when you jump into a relationship without careful planning, you jump out. Another point, the sixth point I want us to look into is about intimacy. And as a result of that, you hear a lot of people, that person cheating on the other person, that person cheating on the other person. Intimacy is something really, really important in a relationship. How often does he need to be intimate? With you. You need to talk very carefully about that. Because you see, physical chemistry, it matters a lot in a relationship. We have some, men who like sex more frequent than others. And it is very critical to pay attention to that in your relationship. And for some, being physical with their partner is a way to keep, the connection very close. But it is funny, you see today religion, I'm sorry, with all due respect, religion and spiritual organization based on lack of understanding of practitioners, we allow our wives to suffer in the name that God will not be happy, which God is not going to be happy for couples living together to, to keep their partner in frustration. No, I don't believe in that. And as a result of that, study those organizations or religious institutions. They always have problems with divorces and problems. Oh, wow. People cheating on that person cheating on that person. If your wife needs sex throughout, you give it to her. That's why she's there for you. And if he needs that, you give it to him. If you think you cannot be able to cope with him, please don't force yourself into that relationship, because when you jump into a relationship or you marry such a person, you're going to experience the same problems. And that can bring about divorce. And that can bring about he cheating on you with another woman because you did not discuss that thoroughly. That is why it's very important. Intimacy is very important in a relationship. Please care for your wife. Look into her eyes. If the man that you are in a relationship with, you are going out with him, studying one another, for him to be your soulmate, for you to marry that person, if he doesn't look into your eyes and tell you how beautiful you are, if you wake up early in the morning with all the bad odor coming from your mouth, but he still looks into your eyes and says you are beautiful, he tells you how much he loves you. Never let him go. But if a man doesn't appreciate you physically, how is he going to appreciate you then when you marry such a person? Spirituality, for years and years of spirituality practice, what I've come to realization is that in connection to marriage, people who are spiritually advanced, they have a very loving heart. They are very loving. They don't have a hard heart. They have a very soft heart. But people who are in spiritual organization or religious organization for so many years and still their heart is so hard that they cannot care for their wife, they cannot love their wife, they cannot tell their wife, I love you. Come on, then it's not spirituality, it's something else. It is not about the years, it's not about how many years. So please try as much as possible to discuss all these points before you jump into marrying the guy. The seventh point, I want us to discuss what are his spiritual beliefs. How will he want, the family, to be part of his spirituality? You see, in a world where we are today, religion matters. Can be really sometimes, scary. If the man that you are in a relationship with, or you are trying to love, has a different view of religion, his religious, his thoughts and ways, it's not something that you like, please don't go into a relationship with that person. If you fail to analyze this thing carefully, then you're going to suffer. And be ready to suffer. because based on his religious beliefs, he will not like to do certain things. And as a result of that, you're going to suffer in your relationship. And you blame, why? Why me? Why me? Why always me? Yes. So really be careful. The last point that I just want to end it with. When you disagree with him, how does he handle it? Especially if things becomes heated, when the two of you are in a heated argument. These are some of the beauty of marriage life. These are some of the beauty about people in relationship. Individually, both are 100% perfect. But when you come together, there's always going to be some friction, misunderstanding, fighting. When I say fighting, that doesn't mean, you beat your wife. Any man who beats a wife is stupid. He's not a man. He's an animal. And please, no woman should also beat a man. If you and your soulmate or your partner or the man that you are planning to fall in love, you want to marry, in the heated argument, he slaps you, he beats you, please walk away. Don't marry him. Please don't marry him. Don't marry such a person, or you're going to be in problem. Despite in the heated argument, he remained calm. Despite in the heated argument, after both of you exchanging words, you come down and sit down as mature people to trash issues out. Then go for him. But in a heated argument, if he beats you or shows any sign that he can hurt you, please don't go into such a relationship. You're going to suffer. A word to a wise is enough. I love you. I love you. I love you. Like, share with your loved ones. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The TG Show. I love you. Think about it. And I expect comments, suggestions,